YouTube? What's up? It's been a minute, man. Took a little time off. Let's see if I can get up in here real quick. But I took a little time off, man. Just to get my mind right and get some stuff together. As far as getting my advertising stuff up, man. Getting door hangers and stuff. I got 2 different kind of business cards, but I got enough business cards. As long as my number on it and everything on it, I feel like I'm gonna be pretty decent, pretty good on it. So I ain't too much tripping on that. But right now I'm riding. I guess something you could say like in wholesaling and stuff, riding for dollars, but I'm riding trying to see what I can get, man. Involved it. Listen to it. Obviously I'm listening to Lawn Care Podcast. I'm talking kind of loud because I hope y'all can hear me. But I'm really listening to landscape podcasts or lawn maintenance podcasts. Trying to make sure I know what I got going and making sure I'm on my P's and Q's, man. Because there's a lot of people out here as far as their experience, so why not listen to the podcast? And I start from the beginning of the podcast because the type of person I am, I like to see how they even started the podcast and built it to something. Because that's an example of starting something and building it and making it big, especially once it become big. And even if it ain't big in somebody else's eyes, it's still big to them because they still doing it. Because it's gonna take something for you to keep going. You ain't gonna just keep making something and getting nothing out of it. Even if it ain't just, obviously everybody ain't gonna be pleased with everything you do. But they glad they paving the road. But yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna always be, into everything you talk about. So, like I say, it just take you starting, man. You gonna make out of it whatever you make out of it, regardless. So, I think I came here before. But right now, I'm just riding, and I doubt I get anybody, because I doubt anybody just at home or looking for somebody to cut their grass today, which I really don't want. I'd rather hand out my stuff. You call me and we set up and get you on the weekly because it's Monday. I know I can't be picky, but I mean it's like the middle, close to the end of the season because it's August. So I ain't really expecting to get too many hits, but I want to put my stuff out there and actually get them on the schedule. I don't really want to work on Mondays because I got my kids. They play travel soccer, so I probably won't be able to get back every Monday to cut. And I ain't the type of person that want to have my customers like, where he at? He ain't even here on Monday, or he late, or I don't even want to be tired trying to cut a yard, no sleep or something because I just got off the road, or we coming in that Monday morning. And I won't even have time to cut it because I'm not a perfectionist, but I want my stuff to look good no matter what I'm doing, no matter what type of work I'm doing. There's a circle. I'm pointing over there. Hopefully I can get through here. But they paving the roads over here. That's what I'm really talking about. But I'm not a perfectionist, but I want my stuff to look good, and actually have people talking about it in a good way, not in a bad way. Like everything I put my hands to and I do research as I'm doing. Well, before I do it, as I'm doing it, and I still get advice when I can, even if it's just advice from podcasts. Like I say, I listen to the podcast. That way you getting free information, because podcast is pretty much free. I'm trying to see if these signs say no soliciting, but I'm gonna ride through anyway since I got my. Matter of fact, I was waiting on those too. I got my little magnets. I mean, it ain't just crazy. I wish I would have got them a little bigger, well, a lot bigger. I mean, they ain't super tiny, but you can see them. What those you got? Oh, I mean, I got car magnets, truck magnets, whatever you want to call them. I got them on the truck, so and I got my truck up and running. I've been basically just doing maintenance and stuff, man, making sure everything together for the most part on my vehicle, so I don't break down out here. And I'm still kind of iffy because I do my own work for stuff that's pretty simple. For the most, because for a prime example, I had to change the wheel bearings on this truck because I guess it's a common thing with the F-150, even especially the older ones, I guess. But man, they're cutting out a van. That's what's up. See, I got a hand. I mean, not a hand, more push more. But I cut. I mean, not I cut, but I got car magnets, basically. I'm looking at these people, I guess, doing their own yard. So you can tell who cut their own yard because all the clippings be in the street for the most part, or they just got a bad company that's cutting their yard. So, I mean, you know, but I think that's what I was talking about. I got car magnets, so that's giving me, you know, some type of recognition, because some people are retired and they're at home. Some people like to cut their grass after they retire, and some people don't, because it's like, I mean, I'm retired, I don't want to do nothing. So them the type of people I really be looking for. Not necessarily saying I don't look for anybody right now, but I do want to start off being picky. I'll just be honest with you. I've not really left my job, so I took a week off, because they basically gave us something for, you know, a little buyout, basically. Gave us a little money. At least it's enough money for me to make it through the winter. And I want to at least get out here. That y'all can be too big. Corner lot too. I mean, I can cut it, but it look like it's maintained, because the edging ain't horrible. So, and I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes regardless. But they gave us a little something, man. It ain't crazy money, especially once it get taxed. So, they gave us something to start our own business for the most part. Go ahead and do something. After putting all this time in at a 9 to 5, which that's how they dressed it up as. But you know, I'll take it. While I ain't old, I ain't young, super young either. But I done been through a lot of stuff, and I know if I'm gonna work, man, I'm gonna get out here and get it. Because that's, you know, I'd rather bet on myself than bet on a job. Because the job I left pretty much is. It's a good job, honestly, but at the same time, I've been in there too long, way longer than I was supposed to. But like I said, man, like I tell everybody, everything happened for a reason. So, I mean, just like I got in there, it happened for a reason. I ain't even go the regular route to get that job. So, I mean, just so happens it came about that I could get in there, and I got in there and I made something happen, and I climbed the ranks as far as I wanted to. Because in there, I mean, it's the auto industry, like a plant. And that, or at least in that particular place, I didn't want to move up the ranks, because it's too stressful. It ain't the regular type of manager job up in there. Everything you do in there, you get blamed for it, even if you got nothing to do with it. If it's in your area and it happened even somebody else doing it, you probably get blamed for it. And it's just unnecessary stress that I never wanted to have. And even the last job that I had, which was a laid-back job, but it was working night shift, and it's cool. Nobody there, really, you know, for the most part. So it's kind of laid back to a certain extent, but I didn't want to be up all night, and then I do miss a lot of stuff during the day with my kids. So really doing this as far as, because, you know, I got kids and I got a wife, so it's that time in my life where I need to be spending as much time as I can with them while I can. And while we young, still being able to travel and do other stuff. Which, I mean, with this business right here, I don't mind traveling in the winter, because we only going really to warm places anyway, and even when we go somewhere cold, it's for a reason. So, I mean, I want to be able to build this thing into something, that way I won't have to never worry for nothing too much, you know. Obviously, in life, you're going to worry for some stuff, but not worry, but, you know, stuff going to always come up. But with that being said, like I said, I'm just out here riding, man. I hate to get off on that rant, but some stuff just speak through me. So, like I said, man, if y'all not subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Sorry for not looking at the camera directly, but I do have to be safe and drive, especially in the area I'm in, because it's really a good area, and I want to cut in this area real bad. I ain't gonna act like I don't, like nonchalant like I act in real life, but I don't get excited about much, but I want to be around these areas, because the people that's over here, they're not gonna have time, and they'd rather pay, or it's just too hot, and they'd rather pay somebody to do it. Because certain stuff I'd rather pay somebody to do if I wasn't just, you know, inclined to do stuff. Like I say, fixing on my car. Certain stuff I'm gonna do, and certain stuff I'm not gonna do, especially because of my safety and the safety of my family too. So I ain't gonna be out here doing anything just to save $1, and it costs me more later. But other than that, man, if y'all not subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, man. Like the video first and foremost. If you made it this far, please Please. Nah, but please make sure you like the video, man. Because obviously something kept you here. Hopefully the story and the progress that you're seeing, and you know, whatever keeping you here to watch the rest of the video. Just like it, just off the strength of that. Trying to start something new, man. I always like to see people starting something new and watching their progress and the process of how they did it. Because I mean, a lot of people start stuff and keep on going with it like you're supposed to. So, and make something big out of it. But pulling up to the gas station, man, I filled up one more this morning, so I can fill up my little one. Well, I really can keep the gas because probably ain't be doing no cutting, too much cutting today. I'm hoping to get some yards, but if I don't, or at least one cut today, just to get, you know, get some before and after, or just to get my name in that neighborhood. I'm gonna make another video after this one because I don't want this one to go too long. But I appreciate y'all for watching, man. That next video probably gonna pick up with me pulling off, or I ain't about to get hit. Pulling off or whatever. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Tony Cut signing out, man. Stay with me, man, because I'm gonna make it work, man. We gonna grow this thing no matter what, because one thing about it, it's enough grass out there that you ain't got to be out here competing with your counterparts or you know, everybody that's out here cutting. There's enough grass, enough business out here, man. Enough money out here in anything you're doing. But y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe, though. Appreciate y'all for watching, man.